Hey everyone, my name is Tom Kras. Welcome to my channel. Today we're going to take a look at a new Eurorack module I got, and to be honest, it's one of the first Eurorack modules that I got that's not a Behringer module. This is a Doepfer A-124 SE Wasp Filter. Yeah, so all the filters I've had all the Eurorack modules I've had in the past have all been Behringer, so I'm very interested in taking a look at this and seeing what it consists of from one of the legendary Eurorack makers. So a little bit of history on the Wasp filter. So the original Wasp synthesizer was created by Electronic Dream Plant in the late 70s, and it was famous for its unique and raw sound, partially due to the unconventional filter design it used to use. The A124 aims to bring that iconic sound to the modular world and make it a great choice if you're into this kind of, gritty analog sound from the 70s. So yep, let's open up the box and see what we got. So as I said, the previous Eurorack modules I've had were Behringer. So Behringer all come in nice boxes, as you can see, but I mean, I'd be much happier if the company is spending the money on the actual module rather than the box. So it's plain cardboard box, no problems there. Open it up. Wrapping is just basically, paper. What have we got inside the box? We've got some two screws and a couple of washers on those screws, and the module itself comes with the Eurorack cable, power cables attached, which is lucky because if you take a close look, you can see that the unlike the Behringer, it doesn't have the the notched connection, but it is indicated here, if you can see, that the red line goes on this side. Okay, so the module itself, it's quite striking. It's black and yellow with silver 3.5mm connections, mono connections. The potentiometers themselves are quite solid. I mean, there's no give in these things. This thing is going to last for a long time. The colors I mentioned are quite striking. I mean, it's really eye-catching piece. The 3.5mm mono connections are each of them are individually screwed in. These are not going anywhere. It's not using surface mount electronics, but the old style ones with where you can see the resistors, capacitors, and the circuitry quite clearly. The pots are quite good. The faceplate is metal, very solid. This thing is, this is going to last a long time. I mean, you put this into your rack and it's not going anywhere for a long time. So let's talk about the potentiometers and what they have. So we have a level, which controls the, the level out, or the volume of the sound coming out. We have a frequency knob as well, which controls the frequency. We have a control voltage knob, which modulates the amount of control voltage the voltage goes in. We have a resonance knob, and we have a mixer. So just to note, the mixer is broken into 3 stages. So you've got a low pass here, all the way to the left. You go all the way to the right, you've got a high pass filter, and then in the middle it's like a notch filter. And if we look at the inputs and outputs, we see we have an audio in, we have a CV1 input. So this is for modulating the frequency. It's kind of like 1 volt per octave, but not exactly 1 volt per octave. The documentation says that it's not perfect, but yeah, it's close enough. Then you've got the CV2, where you can put an LFO in to modulate the frequency. We've got the BP out, so that's the bandpass. So the bandpass is actually the opposite to the notch filter here. And then we've got the low pass, the low pass and high pass filters mix out. Okay, couple of things to point out here on this. It's been around a long time. It's very well established. A lot of really positive reviews on the websites for this tool, for this filter. You might notice that a lot of filters you can will self-oscillate. This one doesn't self-oscillate. Also, you might have noticed in the box there was no manual. I mean, that's okay. As I said, they're not spending money on the packaging when they're spending it on the module. I'm okay. If you go to the website, you will find a manual that you can print out. The manual is quite good. It goes into a lot of different details about all the inputs, outputs, covers the, what the filtering looks like, what the inputs are. And even at the end of the manual, you can see that it has some templates that you can cut out and you can mark for your own patches. So let's rack this up, and yeah, I'm really looking forward to this. So let's rack it up and see what it sounds like. Okay, back in a few. Okay, so I've racked up the Wasp filter into my homemade rack. My homemade rack, as you can see, is full of bearing arm modules, so System 100 modules. I've done some videos on these before. I really like these modules. They're cheap and cheerful. Let's just plug it into a VCO here and see what kind of sounds we're getting out of it. Okay, make some funky sounds with that filter. I quite like it. I think it's great value for money. I think I picked it up for about 89 euros. You can't get much better than that for 89 quid. Well built, no complaints, thumbs up from me. Highly recommended. My name is Tom Kraz. If you got anything out of this, please like and subscribe. And I'll catch you all in the next video. Bye-bye.